Alright, hi guys, I'm Martin Unix and welcome again guys to my YouTube channel. Guys, today we are going to do Starterlocks, and guys, we did a tutorial of the same some time back. You can revisit the channel guys for such, but today we'll be touching a little bit on short hair. So welcome guys, as I show you on how to go about it. Our hair was tapered, that way our client maintained taper look. Length of the hair strands at the sides is quite wanting. So guys, as we move upwards, the length of the hair gets larger. And just to manage the short length, guys, pick the hair strands. Like on my case, guys, just pick them. Manage to pick all the hair strands that way. Then insert your professional tip, try and comb it around that way. Then pick the hair strands, use your crochet, that is 0.5 mm. Use your crochet guys to tangle the hair. Now what I'm doing guys is that I'm trying to tangle the hair so that it can remain intact. Thereafter guys, I'll do an interlock. And just to remind you guys, we are leaving the hands loose. Now that's the latest trending fashion for ladies. They want their locks to be chunky. Now that brings another touch on our styling. So after crocheting this particular part, guys, not necessarily at the tip, we are crocheting some few inches from the tip. Use your crochet tool to interlock the hair strand. So guys, we are doing a 3-point turn. Let's do this side. Then we are going to do the final interlock. This is our final interlock that way. Now that's our first section. I am done the rest after this part, and just for the sake of you guys, I left out this portion so that we can work together. Let's work together through this portion. Pick the strands, try to comb the roots. Why? Just to manage the length of the shorter strands so that they can be as well attached to the main strand. So use your crochet guys. This time around I'm gonna use the double hooked crochet tool, which is also as 0.5 mm. At certain point guys, some few inches from the tip, try and tangle the hair so that it doesn't unravel that way. Remember, we are leaving the tips chunky guys. Now, differently from what we did the other time, our hair length was voluminous and the length of the hair was pretty long. So I did a back combing technique. This time around guys, differently from what we did there before, we are using crochet tool to tangle the hair at this part. Why? Because if we do back combing on this length of hair, when we do back combing guys, the hair will shorten, and we want to maintain the length of the hair. Remember, the hair was pretty long. This one is short, so we are not going to do the back combing technique. We are going to use our crochet tool just to tangle the hair at a certain point so that we can leave the rest of the tips loose and then interlock the rest of the part. That way guys, we will be maintaining the same length of the hair. So let's go ahead and interlock the rest of the hair. So we are going to interlock guys, and remember we are using freehand technique. That way we just use your fingers to interlock. After this part, because I'm standing on the wrong side, guys, allow me to use my crochet tool. So just trying to manage whatever I'm doing at whichever side I'm standing. So make sure you do a 3-point turn, guys, that way. So upon reaching this level, you realize that it's we have come in level with the loose hair strands at the hairline. You need to pick the loose hair strands at this level. Try and attach such loose strands to the main strand, that way. Attach them to the main lock strand. You can as well, guys, use your crochet tool to reaffirm the loose hair so that it doesn't come out over time. That way. Then interlock, that way. Remember, guys, we are doing a 3-point turn. Up to that point, guys, you don't have to be too tight on the scarf. Alright, guys, now we are approaching our finishing kick. And remember that as we started, I correctly showed you how to come up with these kind of locks. Remember, guys, these are Starterlocs and they are chunky. They have loose hands, and this is the most trending, look for ladies nowadays. And just to show you a recap of what I've just been doing, guys, you need to pick your hair strands. That way, just pick your hair strands. You can decide to comb them out because we have short locks. That is, we have short hair. And since we have short hair, unlike the other time, guys, on our previous tutorial, we did back combing. And we did back combing because the hair was lengthy. This time around, guys, our hair is short, so we can't do back combing, because whenever we do back combing, the hair becomes shorter and we want to maintain the length. So by maintaining the length, guys, we need to do the interlocks as well as using our crochet tool to create a stopper at this area. By tangling the hair at this area will ensure that the hair does not unravel. So let's do so. Use your crochet tool, guys. I'm using the 0.5 mm, which is a double hooked crochet tool. So just tangle the hair some few inches from the tip, and now this acts as a stopper, can't allow the hair to unravel. After doing so, just interlock the hair. And remember, guys, I told you on how to use your free hand. You don't have to use your crochet. You can use your crochet at the bottom. So just do your 3-point turn using your fingers, that way. Repeat the process as you approach the scarf, that way. Just do your 3-point turn. So where people go wrong, guys, don't tilt the hair, then interlock. You tilt, interlock. Whenever you do so, the interlocks comes out with lumps and the hair becomes stiff because the interlocks are firmly in place. So to make sure that you come up with interlocks which are loose, make sure your hair is straight and don't twist the hair while you are interlocking. So now we can use our crochet tool, that way. Just interlock the hair. Alright, guys, before you do your final interlock, upon reaching this part, make sure you pick the shorter loose hair which seems to be on the scalp surface. pick them and pull them inside the lock strand. Try and reattach them to the main strand that way. Then you can do your final interlock. Very simple and quick to learn for our beginners. Now the beauty about the hair is chipped in by our parting method. Guys, you can have a look as we go around our parting, the center part and the rest of the part looks pretty cool. You can have a look how the parting flows downwards. That way, guys. And the sectioning of the lines, it's neatly done. Now we are going to moisturize our locks and soothe the scalp by applying some oil. So you can finish off by applying some leave-in treatment. Thereafter, do some oil. Remember, interlocks needs some soothing products so that you can relieve your scalp from the process you want undergone. So let's apply this Mega 6. So it's a combination of 6 oils, guys, which have as many nutrients as possible for your hair. Now we are going to do the curls. Remember on our previous tutorial we didn't do the curls, but on this case, guys, we are going to do the curls. Now remember how bouncy the curls comes out depends with the texture of the hair, and as much as you avoid those harsh surfaces, guys, your hair retains its natural status and becomes more bouncy. So now, guys, we are going to cope with the situation since we have just started our locking journey and the hair is still disturbed by previous services. So this is the way to go, guys. Just pick your tips and try and do some comb coils that way, just to curl the ending tips that way. I never showed this before, but this is the way to go. If you want to curl them, just use your comb and do the comb coils that way. But leaving them like this, guys, the chunkiness also gives out another touch. Now styling. So you don't need to apply much product. The oil can do miracles. You also need to pump in some moisture using the leave-in treatment. So that's the way to go, guys. And have a look. Consider subscribing, like my work, comment, and share to your friends. Alright. So guys, now we are done with the curls. And have a look how the hair now looks like. It's somehow curly. The tips are somehow curly. You can have a look at this. Now this is a nice look that you can adopt. So just try out.
I like this style because it's manageable, and because I play sports, I prefer the interlocking to like comb coiling and wax because it won't open quickly. And actually discovered Martin through the YouTube channel, so getting to see his work, I've been able to like also, I was like, yeah, I also want that. So you guys should also subscribe to him and keep booking from him because you guys are seeing he does a good job, and considering my hair was short, he really just like tried his best on it. Thank you.
Thank you guys for staying locked on the channel. Thank you for watching my content to the end. I hope my content was quite informative as well as being educative. Guys, let's meet in the next tutorial. Like my work, comment, share to your friends, and join membership. Thank you.